Hey guys, it's Mars. It's Tuesday, and what the fuck is up with this weather? It is mid-February. So I am just running some errands. Just don't really have time to do the rest of the videos I planned to do today, so I figured I'd take you guys along with me. Oh god. Just walking to the grocery store, taking like the quiet route because I'm way too shy to do this in like public areas. So this is what we got. This week I just wanted to ask you guys, what was your sketchiest piercing or tattoo experience, and did you learn from it? My story today is the time I got my septum pierced. I've had it pierced 3 times. Third time was a good experience. However, the first one, I traded my friend. It was in high school. She was learning how to pierce. Obviously, by this time she had never done it before, like not in her bedroom. So this is obviously in a bedroom, and I traded her a pet rat for it. Yeah. Sorry, there's people. So I traded her a pet rat for it, and that obviously didn't go as well. But yeah, so it was really crooked and was like the most excruciating pain, like even healing. It was like the healing was so much worse than the actual piercing. And so I took it out after 3 days. And then the second time I got it done, I went with my friends. There's this one piercing shop in town, tattoo studio in town that has a piercer who on Saturdays pierces people all day long for $10. So we went, and then, oh my god, I'm walking in the wrong direction. I'm sorry. I don't want to like flash people's houses either. Okay, just give me a sec. But yeah, so we went obviously because $10 for a piercing, being young and stupid, sounds really fucking awesome. So we did that. I didn't know that getting my septum pierced was not part of the deal because it's a tougher piercing to do. But she decided to do it anyway. So I got in the chair, and the needle went in fine. But I had brought in my own jewelry because I wanted a retainer, like a septum retainer. And if you don't know what that is oh fuck, it's public now. Okay, I'm turning around. If you don't know what that is, it's the septum jewelry that looks like a little stapler. So I brought my own in. She had cleaned it and agreed to pierce me with it, but she couldn't get it through my nose. So I had a needle in my nose for like half an hour. I'm sitting in the chair, and she's just shoving the jewelry through my nose, and that wasn't working. So she took the needle out and did it again, and that didn't work. She took the needle out, pierced it again, or just shoved it back through because the hole was like kind of open through then, and she was just shoving this jewelry through my nose, and it just wasn't going in. And yeah, so at the end I had to tap out. This had been like 32 minutes in, so I was just sitting there for 32 minutes having my septum being assaulted. And yeah, so I tapped out. I was like, listen, I can't do this. Got my money back and left. And didn't learn my lesson. That's the moral of the story. Because I went back to her to get my tongue pierced. And I still have it until this day. I mean, my logic was like, oh, well, she pierces people all day long. Like, whether it's $10 or not, she must be experienced by now. Because most people got their tongue pierced is what they had said. And I wanted my tongue pierced. So one of my best friends paid for it, and we both got it done together. And yeah, it's crooked. I couldn't wear my favorite jewelry at the time, which was those little like novelty piercings that you buy in the mall that's shaped like a pill. And I was a raver at that time. Well, I still kind of am, but So I wanted the little ecstasy pill, and because it's flat, it's a flat piece of jewelry, it was sitting like this and poking the roof of my mouth, and that was really uncomfortable. But now I have Spider-Man, and I love him. We've been buddies for, I think I've had this one in for a year now, but that's besides the point. So the moral of the story is Marla doesn't learn from her bad piercing experiences, but do you? So comment down below where or what your worst piercing, tattoo, body mod experience was, and let's start a discussion. Did you learn from it? I don't know. Hopefully you did. Hopefully you're smarter than me. And I will see you next week. Like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And yeah, until then, see you next time.